Have you ever wondered how to make the world a better place? It's a question that has crossed the minds of many, from young children gazing up at the stars to adults pondering the complexities of life. We all share this planet, and the desire to improve it is a common thread that binds us together. But how do we go about it? What steps can we take to ensure that our actions contribute positively to the world around us? It's a question that has puzzled people for ages. Philosophers, thinkers and scholars throughout history have dedicated their lives to exploring this very topic. From ancient manuscripts filled with wisdom to modern-day libraries brimming with knowledge, the quest to understand how to make the world a better place is a timeless endeavour. These great minds have left behind a legacy of thought-provoking ideas and principles that continue to inspire us today. One man who spent his life trying to answer it is named Peter Singer. A renowned philosopher and ethicist, Singer has dedicated his career to exploring the moral implications of our actions. Through his lectures, writings and interviews, he has challenged us to think deeply about our responsibilities to others and the impact of our choices. He asks a very important question. If we can help someone in need, shouldn't we? This question is at the heart of Singer's philosophy. He believes that if we have the means to alleviate suffering or improve someone's life, we have a moral obligation to do so. This idea has profound implications for how we view our role in society and our interactions with others. This simple question got Peter thinking. He began to explore the various ways in which we can make a difference, from small acts of kindness to larger, more systemic changes. His work encourages us to reflect on our own lives and consider how our actions, no matter how small, can contribute to the greater good. We wanted to understand how we can all live better lives and make choices that help us. Singer's philosophy is not just about grand gestures. It's about the everyday decisions we make and how they can collectively create a positive impact. Whether it's volunteering in a community garden, engaging in meaningful discussions, or simply spending quality time with loved ones, every action. He believed that everyone deserves happiness and that we should always try to lend a helping hand. Singer's vision is one of a world where compassion and empathy guide our actions, where we look out for one another and strive to create a better future for all. By embracing these values, we can work together to build a more just and caring society. Peter Singer grew up in Australia in a city called Melbourne. Imagine a place with sunny beaches, bustling streets and friendly people. That was Peter's home. As a young boy, Peter loved reading books and asking questions. He was curious about the world and wanted to understand why things were the way they were. This curiosity led him to study philosophy, a way of thinking about big questions like right and wrong. One of Peter Singer's most important ideas is about helping others. He argues that our moral duty to help others is not limited by distance or nationality. In his view, the world is like a small village, and everyone in it is our neighbour. This means that we have a responsibility to help those in need, no matter where they are. He believes that if we see someone drowning, we should try to save them. This is a clear and immediate example of our moral obligation, but Singer extends this idea further. He suggests that the same principle applies to people suffering from poverty, hunger and disease in distant parts of the world. It doesn't matter who they are or where they come from. Our shared humanity binds us together, and this connection imposes a moral duty on us to act. Singer's philosophy challenges us to expand our circle of concern beyond our immediate surroundings and to consider the well-being of all people. Imagine you're on a boat and you see someone fall into the water. This scenario is a metaphor for the broader human condition. Just as you would feel compelled to help someone in immediate danger, Singer argues that we should feel the same urgency to help those who are suffering, even if they are far away. You wouldn't just sail away, would you? Ignoring their plight would be unthinkable, yet when it comes to global issues like poverty and disease, many of us do just that. We sail away, metaphorically speaking, by turning a blind eye to the suffering of others. No, you'd throw them a life preserver or use your boat to rescue them. This is the essence of Singer's argument. We have the means to help, and therefore we have the responsibility to do so. Whether it's through donations, volunteering, or advocating for policy changes, there are many ways we can act as lifeboats for those in need. Peter believes we should do the same for people in need all over the world. By adopting this lifeboat mentality, we can make a significant impact. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and taking action to alleviate suffering wherever it exists. In doing so, we not only help others, but also enrich our own lives by living out our deepest values. Peter Singer also cares deeply about animals. He is a renowned philosopher and ethicist who has dedicated much of his life to advocating for the rights and well-being of animals. His work has inspired many to rethink how we interact with and treat the creatures we share our planet with. He believes that just like humans, animals deserve to live happy and free lives. This means they should be able to roam freely in their natural habitats, form social bonds, and engage in behaviors that are natural to them. The joy of a bird flying through the sky or a dolphin leaping out of the water is a testament to the beauty of their freedom. He says we should treat them with kindness and respect. This extends to our pets at home who rely on us for their well-being. Simple acts of kindness like petting a dog or feeding a cat can make a significant difference in their lives. It's about recognizing their needs and ensuring they are met with love and care. Think about your favorite animal. Imagine the joy it brings you, whether it's through its playful antics or its calming presence. Animals have a unique way of touching our hearts and bringing happiness into our lives. Whether it's a playful puppy, a cuddly cat, or a majestic elephant, each animal has its own personality and charm. They enrich our lives in countless ways, offering companionship, comfort, and even a sense of wonder. They all feel emotions like joy, sadness, and fear. Just like us, animals experience a range of emotions. A joyful dog playing in the park, a sad cat sitting alone, or a scared elephant in the wild all remind us that animals have feelings too. It's important to be mindful of their emotional well-being. Peter wants us to remember that animals are our friends. They are not just creatures to be observed from a distance, but beings with whom we share a deep connection. Interacting with animals, whether it's walking a dog in the park or simply observing wildlife, can be a profoundly enriching experience. And we should treat them with the same compassion we show our human friends. Just as we would offer a comforting hug to a friend in need, we should extend that same compassion to animals. By doing so, we create a world where all living beings can thrive together in harmony. Section 5. Making a difference every day. Peter Singer believes that even small actions can make a big difference. We don't need to be superheroes to change the world. Think about a time when you helped someone in need. Maybe you shared your toys, helped a friend with their homework, or donated to a charity. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, makes the world a better place. Section 6. The expanding circle of compassion. Peter Singer talks about something called the expanding circle. Imagine a circle that starts small but grows bigger and bigger. This circle represents our compassion for others. At first, we care mostly about ourselves and our families. Then, our circle expands to include our friends, our community, and eventually, all people around the world. Peter believes we should keep expanding this circle to include animals and the environment too. Section 7. Peter Singer's Ideas Today. Peter Singer's ideas are just as important today as they were many years ago. We live in a world where many people are struggling with poverty, hunger and injustice. His work reminds us to be mindful of others, to treat animals with compassion, and to use our voices to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. He encourages us to be the change we want to see in the world. Section 8. What can you do? So what can you do to make the world a better place? Remember Peter Singer's question, if we can help someone in need, shouldn't we? Keep asking yourself this question. Be kind to your friends and family. Be compassionate towards animals. Stand up for what you believe in. Every small action counts. Remember, you have the power to make a difference in the world, just like Peter Singer.